Hi, blessings, everyone. It's interesting. I'm just watching the camera here. How it's there was a time lapse, and I'm about to speak about time. We all live in different times. I wonder if we're really aware of how much so. Um, this this period that we're going through at the present, and this embodiment process that's being experienced as we're raising the vibration of Gaia. And also, the human form is shifting into a much lighter place inside. There's a sense of how the illusion is drifting away, and the life that we believed that we were living can be dissolving. So, in terms of time and living in a timeless experience of life and this embodiment process where the body is connected with time, we're experiencing this sense of how we're interconnected as one, but we're also living in our own unique time. Each of us has a sense of time which is extremely unique because we're connected in with the sacred and something that is extremely personal to us. Words cannot define these experiences, but we may feel that we belong to what we would call another time. We may be also feeling how there are many different aspects to the soul. And the layers that I speak about are these embodiments of soul that we've experienced throughout different periods of history. If you're an artist and someone who's really tapped into the universal source, then you'll feel as if everything around you is, it can feel very separate, but it can also feel very much part of you. And this isn't a duality, this is a reality. For those of us that are connected in with Source and the universal source and have been born through this source, then we look around us and we see how others are living within their families, within their communities, and within their group energy. But as a universal soul, you don't experience that. It's experienced as a very defined place inside, because the definition is that this is who I am, and it's quite different from what is being mirrored through the external. And I'm speaking from personal experience here as well, because there's a sense of that can be very lonely in there. It can also feel extremely, it's very powerful. How do I find a way to express myself? So many artists are living in this energy, and the expression again can be very powerful. So regardless of what that is, the connection with music, with art, in terms of visual art, being a visionary, being able to see beyond the illusion, then there's also a sense of deep and profound searching that can go on there. So for me personally, I've been a writer my whole life, and also very connected with sound and music. And music is very much a joy to me, and it's not defined in any particular way. It's the way that I feel when I'm listening to a piece of music, whatever that might be. So there's a sense of the gifts that come through that connect with us, that I would say are a true mirror. And it's the gift of our ability to recognize our own connection and our own gifts inside. And that the joy is about being fully connected and being able to really listen and find a way to free ourselves and find our own language from inside. And the reason that this is coming through is that this embodiment process that we're experiencing, there are lots of people that are talking about stepping away from friends, family, feeling the isolation inside. But we're actually, in terms of a human race, we're becoming more and more tapped into the universe. So the universe is there to allow us to be fully aligned with Source, knowing that whatever is needed will come through, and there's no searching needed outside. It's all interconnected, and it's a universal source of love that we're experiencing. It's very beautiful. So I wanted to share that today. I feel it's important at this time. And also this deep sense of our uniqueness. But it's more than that. Being born into a family that are connected with the external experience. And being a universal soul can be very, very painful, because your gift to them is really your insights and the way that you see life. And depending on your personal experience, if you have been someone that hasn't been able to express that, which happens, then you have this sense of there being something wrong, or maybe there's something wrong with me. Why am I so different? Why can't I share the way that I see other people sharing? So I feel this is it's very purposeful for this particular alignment that we're in. And the recognition of this deep love that we have as uh, an amazing soul who is very, very much aligned with something far greater than ourselves, and that we're not just living it, but we're actually aware of it.